It is now time we talk about KAISER. In the latest bluelock chapter, chapter 220, KAISER has now scored arguably the greatest shot we have seen so far in bluelock. I mean, his first KAISER impact shot has blown away many, but this one takes the cake. In the midst of the game where both sides are figuring each other out and while being guarded by probably the best defender in the NEL, KAISER manages to slip Lorenzo off of him and score a shot while getting fouled and in mid-air of all things. This is honestly insane as we continue to see KAISER's abilities. KAISER is a generational player and he is showing it off even more now. He did not take the NEL that seriously when first playing, but now he is fed up and has decided to take matters into his own hands and play seriously. We have not seen this side of KAISER before, and it only makes sense now that he kicks things up as Asagi has scored a goal in this match as well. He has already challenged Asagi to a contest of who scores the most goals. It is a battle between two kings trying to become the face of the team. We have to talk about KAISER and just how insane he has become. At first it felt like since the beginning of the NEL he did not take things very seriously, but now he has started to showcase his skills and show us exactly why he is a new Gen 11 striker. Many people like to argue and talk about KiiNGKhyy being better than KAISER, but I think this right here showcases just how special KAISER is. This goal has changed how I think about KAISER because it lets us know he is not going down without a fight. You could say Asagi dethroned him in the Manshine match, but I still have KAISER on top of this matchup so far. I don't want to see any more comparisons of KAISER and the new Gen 11 because right now he is no doubt better than KiiNGKhyy and Lorenzo. This goal is unbelievable and the Emperor has now become this game's game changer. He completely changed the game with his goal, and I wonder now what will Ubers do to come back in this game. This high level chess match with constant players evolving and the game becoming a seesaw game with high intensity, KAISER shuts down all of that. We like to talk about Baro and him being the king of the field, but KAISER has now become the king of the field. This game has now moved past its opening stages, so if this was the opening stages, does that mean we're in for a long time of chapters for this game, just like the Manshine match? The score is already 2-1, and I hope we don't go through another 30 chapters of this game like Manshine. I feel this game could be sped up more. This game is unlike the first two and showcases a more strategic-like style of play. I'm not even sure how the Masters will enter this game and if there would be a point in this game to do so, but from the games before, it seems like Noel Noah only comes in if the opposing Master comes in first. So that means Snuffy would have to come in first and then Noel Noah would come in right after. With Snuffy's tactics and strategies, I have no doubt he has some plays involving himself as well. He is the Master Striker, so it would be cool to see him play in this game as well and see his playstyles. Now, I also wonder if this game will turn chaotic like the Manshine match. In the Manshine match, it was an ongoing onslaught as the ball was going in everyone's hands and no one could score for ages. Once the Masters came in the game, it got even more chaotic as it was just a battlefield and both teams trying to score. This game is more tactical, so I don't think it would turn out like the Manshine match as Ubers are way more disciplined and have strategies for everything. I don't see them changing up their plan and just going out of control like Moonchen's way of playing. Now with KAISER's goal though, what adjustments will they make as they trail behind this game? Will they just utilize Baro in the same way again to score, and if that shot can be stopped, then who is the guy to step up and score for them? That could be a good opportunity for Snuffy to join the game to allow victory. Moonchen is up currently 2-1, but I still said I have Ubers winning this game, and I will stick with that prediction. I can see Asagi and KAISER splitting goals at 1 apiece, and then the match for the king intensifies when they play PXG. Ubers will now have plans to stop KAISER and Asagi, and I don't know if they will get the opportunities they have had once again in this game. Players are constantly evolving in this game, and I wonder who will be the next to evolve in this game. My guess is Sendo from Ubers and Raichi from Moonchen. I think these two could do something to change up the game as Sendo was a forward for the under 20 team and can definitely score goals. I think these two could do something to change up the game as Sendo was a forward for the under 20 team and he can definitely score goals. Now let's talk about Ness and KAISER. Ness is still playing terrible in this game and I would have had no doubt that he would get subbed out because he is not doing anything. But now that KAISER has scored a goal and Moonchen is up, when will it be the right time to sub him out? If so, it could be possible that he is not subbed out and someone else gets subbed out instead of him. This is just a theory of mine, but it could be possible as KAISER has scored a goal even though he did it without the assistance of Ness. We were all waiting for Hiyori and I hope we get to see him come in soon. It probably will not happen until Ubers score another goal though, so we will see how Ubers will get to that. Each NEL game continues to go down to the wire and it's usually always a 3-2 score in each game. Ness even allowed KiiNGKhyy to steal the ball from him, and Moonchen's chaotic offense really just does what it wants. KiiNGKhyy and Asagi both bring chaos every time they are on the field and it mixes in with Moonchen's system. Everyone is trying to stay one step ahead of this game, and KAISER is the ultimate game changer to the match, which will show how Ubers are in the next chapter, chapter 221. KAISER's use of metavision to get Lorenzo off of him and utilize Asagi was amazing. He was able to see everything and even outread Asagi. This could showcase that KAISER has an even higher level of metavision than Asagi as he not only could read the entire field but also knew Asagi's whole thought process. This could be another skill like Asagi's egocentrism where he devours someone's protagonism but it works in a different way. He knew how Lorenzo would react and how Asagi could react. This must come from playing against Lorenzo in the past and playing with Asagi. KAISER was patiently waiting to get Lorenzo off of him and knew that it would take the attention of Asagi to do that. He needed someone with higher value for Lorenzo to put his eyes on and someone who could divert the attention off of him. The only one who could do that is Asagi. We also see from KAISER's eyes that he has now reached flow state, and KAISER in a flow state has to be dangerous. It looks like his challenge to reach flow was to get Lorenzo off of him while also outsmarting Asagi. KAISER now in flow, this is a whole new game as we can see just how much more dangerous he can become. He now holds all the power currently in this game, and with flow he will be unstoppable. It will take another player to step up to stop him, or we could even get a flow state from Lorenzo possibly to stop him, but I don't see that happening. We have seen 3 different eye designs for KAISER in this one chapter alone. We first see his flow eyes once he gets Lorenzo off of him, and we see his metavision eyes to spy every player around him and look for what to do next to plan in advance for his next move. And then once he gets into the air, we now see his cat-like eyes again, which should be his predator vision, which we only see when he's close to the goal, and he uses his predator vision to assess where to shoot with his KAISER impact to score. KAISER really is amazing, and it goes to show how that he's in flow state he will not tolerate any more disrespect. He's had enough since the beginning of this game and is even tired of Ness. Right now he's a solo man on a mission trying to take over the game. He does not want anyone else's creativity but to just believe in him and give him the responsibility of taking the team to victory. Now we need to talk about KiiNGKhyy. He was completely absent in the last half of the Manshine match, and now in this game we see him try to take on Lorenzo and he gets by him easily. So there's nothing there, and now he steals the ball from Ness and goes in for a shot, but Nico and Asagi both see that coming instantly. I don't know what the author has planned for KiiNGKhyy as he was supposed to be a copy of Noah, but recently we have seen nothing from him. I'm expecting a comeback game for him in the PhD matchup against Shido, but he could have also evolved in this game as KiiNGKhyy was also with the Egoist 4 when they were training. And Asagi gained something new, so maybe KiiNGKhyy also learned something new or enhanced his weapons more. Either way, what he is doing right now is just nothing, and we will need to see what goes on with him. Well, that was my talk about KAISER and just what kind of respect he deserves right now. This new goal is one of my favorites in bluelock as it was a goal that just doesn't seem possible. It was a super goal that would definitely raise KAISER's value even more now. KAISER's journey within bluelock is not without challenges. He faces intense competition from his fellow candidates, each with their own unique skills and abilities. However, KAISER's determination combined with his natural talent enables him to overcome these obstacles and emerge as a standout player. Throughout the series, KAISER strives to achieve the title of Emperor. His relentless pursuit of excellence and his unwavering dedication to becoming the best player makes him a compelling character. Overall, KAISER's character in bluelock embodies the spirit of determination, perseverance, and the pursuit of greatness. His journey to become the Emperor showcases the challenges and sacrifices that athletes often face in their quest for success. Well, I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Peace.